go. Greetings, tubulators and tubulons. It's me again, remember? I thought I'd show you around what's been going on. Tell you something about what's going on. Me and Marianne have been on the boat ride, and if I'm real good, I'll try and put some boat stuff on this thing, but don't hold your breath because I'm not real good at this. You'd think after almost 8 years that I'd be good at it, but I don't know. It just is what it is. So got off the boat ride, done some stuff, had some deaths in the family, and that was going to happen whether I got off the boat or not, bless their heart. And we just been cleaning up around the house, believe it or not believe it, moving a few cars around, and fixing to have a major cleanup. There'll be some cars. There's mosquitoes everywhere. They have a flavor for me. And get rid of a bunch of cars and getting some new ones maybe, or some older ones. I don't know. You can't never tell. I don't even know. So without further ado, I'll point the camera at some more interesting stuff besides me. Oh, as far as me, I put an auxiliary fan, an extra fan on that Lexus that I got from my neighbor, and you can see the fan marks here where it was them radiators really eat you alive. But so maybe it won't get hot again. I'm gonna go tomorrow or the next day and put some tags on it and a little bit of insurance and see what it does. So I got the TR6 doing some stuff to it. Moved it out of the back here, so it's getting some loving. These when it was sandblasted, this is really rough. I mean, pitted rough, and I don't know what to do about it. Excuse me. Brian LaCruz, spider. But I don't know. I don't like it, but it may have to stay that way. And I've been sanding and resanding and taping and painting and stuff. I want to get these real shiny because I think they're about the only thing that shows much. And they were terrible. So you can see that right there, how they were black and pitted. And straightened this out some. And got to cut a hole there and put another plug in. I'm going to put a little heavier cage mount there for the bumper. And I'll do the other side too, because I can. And the rest of it's under there, all shiny and new. And that's the story of that. Well, I do that when I can, and sometimes when I shouldn't. So that's getting caught up. So we'll see. Oh, what is that? This will be a mystery car. I traded a rifle for that. Since I don't have any money, I just use these guns for currency. And it works out very nicely. So anyway, guess what that is? If you don't know, I'll tell you, but go ahead and guess. Got to get my TR7 going and move it around back to where I only got like Volkswagens and the little Fairlane. I want to put it back together as much as I can, and it's going to leave because it'll take, I'm going to say, 3 years to put that one together, and 3 years would kill this car. Definitely kill that car because it's on the back list, and seriously damage that car. And in here, of course, as always, permanently, it seems, the the wonderful Harold. So the Fairlane will go away, and I'll get one later. See if I can get this back wide. I've been doing sanding and spot painting on this, the door jambs and things like that. Getting ready to put the big bamboozle paint on it. And getting all the knots tucked out of this. Because I couldn't see the knots in this. After I got this hood in primer, I couldn't see the knots in it. There's a knot right there. But it's going to be whatever it is. I'm going to do my best. And at my time of life, my best is probably not close to anybody's best, but it'll be mine. There'll be no charge for the faults I put in it, or leave in it. But it's a good thing I took out the big knots out of it while I was still able. You can see and halfway feel my hands. But, you know, this is going to be a heck of a car. So, that's it. And I got plans for the dash pad. Gonna sand that back down. Probably, I don't know what I'll do. Sculpt it that back down, and I got a new dash pad for it. Leather. I'll cram that in it. I got that real nice wooden fascia that our buddy made for me. He's wonderful. And that's there. That's there. I should fire this up and run it some more. It needs run. But it may not be today. Today at what turn is it? 7:42. 7:42. So I went to my buddies that we wrestled around and done stuff all of our young lives, and he had some Centauri Wimbledon white. Ford white, Wimbledon white. So if that's any good, I'll spin it up and use it. There's some Centauri, he gave me that, and some clear activator, and some, what's this back here? Repair hardener. Ugh. I'll have to read up and see what that stuff does. And this is my old candy apple red can that had that crappy frozen bad stuff in it. And poked a hole in it so I can put my stir sticker in it. My paddle, see the paddle that goes in that hole? Put my paddle in the hole and put this lid on this because it's been sitting for 20 something years. And I'll spin it up good. That's all I know to do. Spin that up good and see if it's any count. If it ain't any count, I'll just get some more. So, and I've been doing other things. I had to work on a gun and some other stuff. And my cane, I've had to use a cane for a while, and I blowed the top out of it. So I'll fix that here directly. And Volkswagen stuff, some 428 heads. Yeah, okay, that's about it. All the short videos ends up being half an hour or more. But let's go out here and give everything a reconnoiter. I hope that wasn't something I stepped in. No, it was a rubber. So that's the neighbor's Pontiac and the dirty Dodge. It just got done raining and stuff, so oh, don't look to the right, you'll see what that car is. I'm gonna put some gas in the old Jeep and fire it up and get it going where I can sell it and make sure it's still good, which it should be. And then throwing a little spray paint over where the primer turned loose. And I'll put this on a chassis, the one I got from Mr. Peak. And it'll look more like a car, and I'll put it in the paper. And there's the cute little Lexus covered in stuff. The one that eat both my hands up. Had to be done. Mustang's getting dirty and filthier every day. So there it is. Boy, I need a garage. But oh well, someday. I got more things that I have than I can say grace over. There's some beautiful goats out there. I need to make y'all a goat. Look at the little baby ones. I need to make y'all a goat video. Because they do some goofy things. Look at them little babies running out there. Hey, can I have a gyro? No, guess not. He's got a couple of these white dogs that's got like 6 toes on their back feet, which are great fun. You can run this back. I put Pearl in the back 40. And the Spitfire Wilma is put away right there, and it'll get a cover over it. So that's that. And I think that's the car stuff that I'm doing, or need doing. There were some owls out here earlier. Woo, 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 woo. See if one hollered back. You can go down to the neighbor's chicken yard and hoot like an owl, and them chickens go nuts. But all in the world's nice and good and wonderful. And spent some good days that I had, spent them up, and I can't see me for you. I spent them up and done some stuff, so I feel good about myself, and I'm just between me and you and the fence post. I've done YouTubes for so long, and watching the first 2 or 3 that I did, and I think they're pretty good, but watching the last 3 I did, and I can't see there's any value to them. So that's why I'm kind of off the YouTube thing, because y'all are lots better at this than I am, and getting better every day, whereas I'm kind of going the other direction. So it doesn't stop me from loving y'all and thinking about you and watching your YouTubes. And when I watch them on my phone, it's hard to click back and do a comment, but I give a thumbs up all the time. And if some ways it'll show a heart. Sometimes I can put a heart on your video. I'll have to edit that part, I think. Maybe I'll get by with it. Learning what not to eat. And I lost, I think, 3 pounds. So I had green beans today. It's about all the greens I found I like. That and a little bit of steak. Cheap Walmart steak. You have to pre-chew it. Good thing I've got, like, you tie a rope on, tie some fishing line. I use fishing line. And you let your dog chew it up real good. And that tenderizes, then you can jerk it back out and then you can eat it because it'll be tenderized. That's how you do it. If they don't swallow it. To swallow it, you do it like you do a catfish, just cut the line and let them go on. So, that's all I know about. And I'll tell you one of the things I've been thinking about, or I've known this for years, Yogi Berra, wonderful guy. He used to have these Yogi Berra-isms, like, it ain't over till it's over. And he's got a whole book of them, pretty good. And I come up with one that I hope is original. If it ain't, I'm sorry. I borrowed it from somebody. Any is still some. So you can use that. Feel free to use that. But any of anything is still some of it. So you don't have to have all of it to have some, or have to have any. So I'm going to get off here. If I do anything funny or exciting, besides hurting myself all over, I'm good at that. I'll make a video of it. How about that? Or if you like me to make a video about something, give me an idea. Because I don't care to do it. I'm not that lazy. But I'm just overwhelmed with how good that y'all are, and I'm very proud of you. I mean, better, much better than TV. Much better than TV. And it's just the way it is. Y'all are better. Can't think of anything better than yuns. Y'all. Yourins. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I love y'all. And this is pre-recorded. Bye.